Hey guys, thought I'd do another quick live tonight. Gonna try and add a whole bunch more to these Grand Theft Auto San Andreas covers. So I've just got the pieces of paper here because I'm about to stencil on the San Andreas logo. Just want to make sure, just give me a minute. Just want to make sure that it's the right distance apart because it looks like there's a bigger gap here than there is there. I think it's about right anyway. Roughly 4.5, roughly. Yeah, not bad. Not bad, good size. All right, so just thought I'd add the logo in there, down the bottom as well too. So this stuff's called transfer paper. So you guys could even paint your own PlayStation covers. Yeah, you print your pictures out. If you know how to sand and prep these properly, it's all in the prep work as well too. If you're gonna paint any PlayStation covers, you know, make sure you sand it and primer it and stuff like that. Because if you don't do that, it's gonna turn out looking like garbage. All right, let's get this GTA logo in there. So yeah, last night I ran out of orange, so I went and got some orange today as well too, so we can colour in this car a little bit. Got some orange. Let's sort of do a quick one. I went a bit earlier tonight. I had a spare hour or so free, so hopefully I'll be able to do an hour for you. Hopefully you can see that. Paint the consoles is something anyone can do, especially PlayStation 5 covers. They're really easy to pull off as well. Look up any sort of tutorial on how to get those covers off. You sort of lift them up a bit and push down and you're good to go. So just trying to get this logo in there. Always love having the GTA logo in the console art too. I did do a GTA 6 style covers as well with the new logo. It's got really cool 80s style artwork to it that I love. All right, oh, on the edge there. Tried to sneak this logo down in the bottom so it didn't take up too much space. Chuck some music on in the background. What did I have going last night? And then random mix of music. Let's go. I don't know if you can hear that. Play some Grand Theft Auto music for you, but I don't want to get that copyright strike. Let's got some Tony Hawk style music going. So yeah, this stuff, transfer paper, you can kind of get from any newsagents or crafty shop. You should be able to get some transfer paper. Don't usually like to draw it out this much without having a look. Sometimes I'm too scared to move the image up in case when I fold it back down it moves. It's going to be pretty rough. Like I paint all these covers and they don't look like they're skins. They look like they've been painted. There we go. You see that? That's what I've done so far. Sort of outlines it on there for you. I hope it goes back to the same spot. Sometimes I've done this, checked it, flipped the image up and checked it, and then it's not fallen back down in the same place and then looked like hot garbage. So I know it's a bit rough, but I neaten it up once I do all the outline. Theft. This is my favorite Grand Theft Auto game of all time, San Andreas. Enjoying playing the definitive edition at the moment as well too. Despite what you hear about that, it's actually pretty good. So I didn't play it as soon as it came out because I heard it was, I heard it was pretty bad. The graphics and everything in it. Then I heard they did a patch for it and it's really good. Let's have a look at that again. So you see that? See how, it looks real choppy in that bit. I'll neaten that up and put the final touches on it once we get in there. So I was hanging to do the car last night, but ran out of orange. You can see how I've run out of orange there. Ran out of a bit of orange last night, so I couldn't do that car. Then it just got too late. Spent about 2 hours doing this last night. Plenty of stuff to do tonight on it though. Alright, so it's done. Oh, miss it. I just like to double check to see if I'm missing anything. Just missing a little square to the A there. Rip that off. And there you go. Grand Theft Auto logo down the bottom. And let's put some orange in on this car. So this is the image here that I'm going to sort of copy but make it my own. So I've got the sort of, I airbrush the houses in the background there. Give it that sort of GTA look as well. Made it a little bit brighter as well too. So this guy here, I don't know who this character is still. We all know that CJ. I don't know who this character is. He's a bit dark and I just wanted to make him a bit more vibrant. So I'm using Posca pens as well too tonight. Mini Posca. Really good pens. Lots of surfers, skateboarders paint their decks with these. As long as you prepare it right, it should come up okay. You just got to pump it up and down a few times. Push it down. See the tips of the pen push in. Sort of pumps the ink out. You can kind of see it. See it as you pump it. Alright, orange time. So that's the orange. So you can see my puppy dog playing with my big dog outside. We just got a Kelpie not that long ago and she's gorgeous. Her and my old dog are having the best time ever. Loving the orange. It's coming along really nice. Not bad. Nice and vibrant. Top sort of layer of orange all down now. I'll do this bit soon for you so you can have a see of that too. Puppy's going off out there. Barking at the other dog. Kind of want to let her in. Might have to let her in later for you. She's pretty cute. She might try and chew this PlayStation 5 cover up. But she's real energetic. Kelpie, Aussie Kelpie. I don't think you guys have them anywhere else in the world. But she's super energetic and she's meant to be like that for the rest of her life as well too. So that'll be entertaining. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, I still get excited when I hear those sounds. Makes my night. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Hopefully I'll be doing some more PlayStation covers for you to see over the next couple of weeks. So the next set of covers I want to do is Tony Hawk's, actually. Tony Hawk's covers, and I've started designing a sick design for these Tony Hawk's 3-4. Because I've noticed that Tony Hawk's 3-4 artwork sort of got a lot of purple and a lot of purple, blue, and a little bit of the grey colours for the, you know, traditional Tony Hawk style skateboard deck. So I've got a really cool idea in mind for some cool Tony Hawk skateboard covers, and these are going to be covers that I'm probably going to keep for myself forever. Because Tony Hawk's is my fave, and they're probably something I would buy. Yeah, I'm going to do like the Tony Hawk's Hawk from the 3-4 skateboard deck that you get. So when you pre-order 3-4 like deluxe edition or whatever it is, it comes with a skateboard deck, but the Hawk on it is like this. So in the Hawk's hands, I want to put a secret tape in there. So yeah, and I want to put the word skate around the front of it as well too. I reckon it will look cool. Just brighten this bit up a bit. So I've gone over these in orange, but I feel like it just needs a second coat. Might have to wait for that to dry a bit. It's a bit soft. What's going on, Tadakira? Still here, painting these PlayStation covers. Slowly getting there. I'm gonna try and smash out another hour or so tonight. Got me Posca box, so does anyone want to see this? How cool is it? All my Poscas. So this is a creamy kind of colour I want to use for the car next. Creamy colour and then white. It's probably too thin of a white. That one might do. Chuck a little bit more cream on the face there. Sometimes the stencil does poke through a little bit and you have to go over it again. The stencil from the carbon paper that I showed you. I really need a new piece of carbon paper. Can you see how much I've drawn on that? Look at that. I've drawn on that so much. Still works though. It's kind of good because it doesn't go down that dark anymore. While I wait for this to dry, should I put some blacking down here? Get these texts out. There we go, got some black here. Here's me Grand Theft Auto logo. So I'll pop this down the bottom. Let's chuck it down here. Grand Theft Auto logo. Might look like a Grand Theft Auto logo from Temu, but it'll be one. I don't want it to look like a sticker though, I want it to look like a piece of art, so I don't mind it being a little bit rough. Unless I sell it and someone is expecting it to be a bloody sticker. My puppy dog. Yeah, I think I might let her in soon. Who wants to see the puppy dog? She might tear shit up though. She would distract me for sure from these fine lines. Done enough of this at work today. I was doing a Peaky Blinders tattoo at work today. It was a lot of fun. The poor dude that I was tattooing his kneecap though. Not liking it. Not nice at all. The kneecap's probably one of the worst areas you can get tattooed. Shocking. Coming along ever so slowly. Might put some black in these wheels today too, that's above it. Definitely won't be finishing this in the next hour, but I reckon I'll get pretty close. Or just put my hand in some orange. I smudged it like 4 times when I did a live last night. I said at the start that I was going to work from left to right, but then I did the exact same thing that I'm doing now and work from right to left, because I work from left to right, so that obviously start up here and then I don't smudge my hand on everything. But now that I've started down here, if I want to go up there, I've got to wait for this to dry. Sausage. Concentration face galore. Hope my big head's not in the way. Once I get out of doing this logo, I won't feel so stressed out anymore. Alright, we're up to the auto now. Last word. It's a little bit stressful actually. Ban. Alright. Just get rid of that person. Nearly there with this writing. Thanks, Dad. Getting there ever so slowly. This one's a fun one to do. Just really looking forward to doing this car, but did I sticky tape it on there? No. Thought I sticky taped it on there then. And also putting the details into this guy's face. And I'm going to do the San Andreas logo soon as well too. Alright, oops, just a little bit there. So it's coming along alright. It's crispy. Usually I get a sticker machine and do the stickers on them and then spray paint it, but I wanted this to have a little bit of a hand-drawn effect to it. A little bit rough. It's an old school game. Let's keep it a bit rougher. Alright, let's put some black in this car so you guys can see what's going on. Move this up a bit. Looks good with a bit of the black outline in there as well. Get there. This one's going to take a lot of black, this bit. You can see all the black that's in there. Wheels are a little tricky to do. Trying to make sure I don't mess them up. They're a bit sketchy anyway. This is not too bad. Getting there, filling this bit in. I might come in with some detail at the top here. With this guy, add a little bit of detail in. I know we've got to add a little bit of orange to him as well too. She wants to come in. Do you want to see my puppy dog? Alright. I'll show you my puppy dog because she's just banging on the window. You're going to love it. Just wait. Come on. See my puppy dog. She's so energetic. So there she is. Her name's Bingo. And she's super energetic. She's like this the whole time. And I've got my big girl down here, my big German Shepherd under the table, which you can't see. She's about as big as the table. So yeah, and she wants to come up again. Oh, come on, puppy dog. Oh. Alright, so this is why she can't stay inside the whole time. She's a little nipper, but yeah, she's pretty cute. How cute is she? Alright, back out there you go. I'm just going to give her a dog treat and then be back. Dog. Here you go. Scooby snacks. Alright, so I threw some Scooby snacks outside for her. Yeah, how cute is she? It's hard. Because she's a farm dog. So, farm dog, she needs to stay outside anyway. We've got the kids inside, but yeah, she doesn't mind being outside. Not that we have a farm, but we've got big property anyway. Good dog if you've got a big property. If you don't have a big property, you'd be in for an energetic time. Oh, did you miss it? Do I need to bring her in again? Because I will bring her back in again. You say bring the puppy dog back in. I'll bring the puppy dog back in. If she wants to come in. She's eaten now. She's eaten some Scooby snacks, so I'll bring her in later. Bring her back in again. My chin's still wet from her licking me on the chin. But yeah, so we've had her 2 weeks now. She's fitting really well. So I've got a German Shepherd, and we had to put our old German Shepherd down a couple of months back because she was really sick. She was old. She was like 14 years old. Said I'd never get a dog again after that because it was so traumatizing. It was just so sad. But my other German Shepherd, who's about 13 years old, was sad. She was a bit lonely, so we got Bingo, and now they're so happy together. As you can see, she's really energetic dog as well too. Oh no, I just smudged it. I only got it on my hand. I didn't get it anywhere else. But yeah, it's like having a third kid, getting another puppy. See, now I'm gonna have to hover over this part of the car. Yeah, my other dog's taken her on really well and taken good care of her as well too. 14 years old. Yeah, I reckon my dog was about 14 years old as well too. Border Collies are such good dogs. They're so loyal. They're probably as energetic as a bloody Kelpie too, I reckon. My chin's still wet too. She's just outside buzzing around now with the other dog. Oh, I can't do that spot because I can't lean on it. Alright, so this is what we're up to. Car's a little bit more done now. Might put a little bit of detail on all my... I might stencil in this San Andreas. So let's just flip it around. It's a bit easier for me to do. If you can still see that. So carbon paper this stuff is. So if you ever want to paint your console, grab some carbon paper. So what I do with these PlayStation consoles to paint them, obviously take the covers off. I give them a good sand with 120, real rough, wet sandpaper. Yeah, and then I work back to like 240 or 320, I think it might be. Anyway, because you want to sort of make it not so scratchy, but you want to get all that gloss off it. Yeah, then once that's done, I sand it back to about 320, I think it is. 320. I primer it with a primer filler, which is like a really thick primer. This is the color of the primer filler actually. It's like this super cheap auto. And then once I've done that, I'll sand it back with a bit of 400 grit sandpaper, so pretty coarse still, but that's just because I do stick a lot of stickers to it as stencils. So if you don't prep your PlayStation properly when you're gonna paint it, and then you add a sticker to it, and then you rip that sticker off, it's gonna rip the paint off. So I haven't had that issue for a long time. Back when I was younger and first starting to paint things, I had that issue because I never prepped things properly. But if you prep something properly, you shouldn't have any issues with paint peeling off. It's all in the prep work. Sometimes the prep work takes as long as the paint job. That just means it's going to be a good paint job. So don't be afraid to spend time on prepping your PlayStation if that's something that you want to do. These PlayStation covers are really fun to paint. Don't know why Sony did such boring PlayStation covers. The ugliest looking console I've ever seen, this one. Until it gets painted. So yeah, maybe that's what they wanted, us to paint them up. They look cool once they're painted, but yeah, they're so plain. They must have had big plans to like bring out obviously skins and stuff like that for it, but still, mate. It's boring. I just want a PlayStation console that looks like a PlayStation 1 console. I'd lose my marbles if the next PlayStation that come out looked exactly like a PlayStation 1. PlayStation 6, but looks like a PlayStation 1. I don't want it to look futuristic. Like if you lay PlayStation on a side, it looks like a house for ants. It looks ridiculous. Looks like some sort of building. Some sort of miniature building. So yeah, sorry I'm going on. But there, it's such a boring console. And make sure you press down pretty hard when you do these outlines as well too, especially with the old bit of paper that I've got. So I've used this bit of paper so much. You get a fresh bit of paper, you won't have to press down so hard. But because I keep forgetting every single time I go to like a craft shop or to like the stationery shop to... I just moved it a little bit. Did I fuck it up? No. Or maybe a little bit? No, I think it's alright. Maybe the A a little bit. I'll show you what I mean. See how I'm moving it? Sometimes I stick 2 bits down as I go. 2 bits of sticky tape down so it doesn't move side by side. But if you stick too much sticky tape down, then you can't slide your transfer paper underneath. So you don't even need to be artistic to sort of paint a PlayStation. You just need to know how to prep it properly, how to copy. How to use a printer, how to use a stencil machine. I won't lift it up yet actually. So I'm wondering how many people will be bothered by the fact that I painted San Andreas on a PlayStation 5 as well too. I know there's going to be a few people out there. Alright, so here we go. All done. Crispy. See you later, Dad, Akira. Have a good night. Look at that. It's come along pretty nice. It's pretty good up there. We've got the GTA logo down the bottom. It's starting to come along. The back cover's going to look pretty good as well too. Alright, let's try and pencil in some of this. Really love the font that they've used for the San Andreas logo as well too. It's kind of like an old English or old London sort of type of font. If you're a tattoo artist, and you know what I'm talking about. How cool is it? Gangster. Have to play some more San Andreas too soon. Got the itch for it. So I'll be doing a live again on Wednesday night. Won't be painting a console though. Might be playing some GTA or some Tony Hawk's. Alright, and finish off Lisa A, and then that's going to be it for me with these puppy dogs in. Alright. That's it guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back again on Wednesday with some gameplay. See you later.